y'all, and today we are doing our March budget and sinking fund recap. So to start off, we're going to look at the budget first, and for our combined income, we did receive a total of $9,064, which is an increase of $4,244. A big chunk of this was the stimulus that we received. And so then next we're going to go over our fixed expenses, which for March are actually all the same. So that's kind of exciting. It's always good when that happens. I mean, that's kind of what you expect, but sometimes it doesn't always happen. So we're just going to write the same numbers on this side onto our actual. So that's $2,239 in fixed expenses. Again, no changes on any of these categories. We did have an increase in our sinking funds. Our sinking funds also could be considered digital cash envelopes. Some of them are used pretty regularly. We did increase this to $1,985, which was an increase of $74, which I believe was mostly for the beauty category and electric. There may have been another one, but I'm not sure. For groceries, we came in under at $594. We had an extra $6. And restaurant, we only spent $56 in March. So that was $14 remaining in that category. So for our variable expenses, we had a total of $2,635, and our variance between our variable of expected and actual was $54. And with this extra income, we were able to put a chunk of that at our debt payment, and we put $4,190 extra towards our debt, which our extra debt payment goes to our RAV4. That is our current goal. Now that we have finished our budget and went over all of these, we are going to dive into the sinking fund and show what we decided to allocate this $1,985 towards. And then we're also going to look at how much we actually spent in each of the categories and have our ending. So let's move on over. For Amazon, that one did stay the same. We did add $11. Our auto insurance, we still added $170. Auto maintenance was $100. Our beauty category went up to $174. Our card tabs was $20. Clothes, we each got $50. Our Costco membership, we added $10. For the dogs, we added $150. Electric, we did have to increase that to $104 to be able to cover the bill in March. Our entertainment, we kept at $50. Furniture, we kept at $35. Gas was $200. Gifts was at $46. Our Christmas gifts was at $160 still. $15 for the HOA. Home improvement, we stayed at $100. And then house goods, we did increase that to $66. So that was the other one that did change. Hunting, we still added $150. We didn't add anything to medical. Office supplies, we added $45 still. Technology was at $50. Vacation was still at 75. Water was at 18. And fitness was still at 36. And so those all added up together comes out to $1,985. So now we're going to look at how much we've spent, and then I'll show you the ending. So our Amazon doesn't come out until September, so we won't spend anything in there until then. This has a ending balance of $66.86, which is the starting balance plus what we actually put in there minus anything we spent would equal the $66.86. So for auto insurance, our next bill isn't until July, I believe, so we don't have anything in there. We will now have $672.86 also in there. It's funny they have the same change amount. For auto maintenance, we did spend $25.40, and so that now has a total of $210.80. So that would be the $136.20 plus the 100 that we put in it, and then minus that $25.40 to give you that ending of $210.80. Next we have beauty, and we spent $176.99. A majority of this was myself. I did end up having 2 eyebrow appointments. I get them done every 3 weeks, so sometimes it lands in the same month. In March that happened. Also, the nail polish that I like to buy had a spring collection, and so we have an ending of 55 cents. For card tabs, we don't have anything due for a while, so this is $70.63. And then for clothes, I didn't buy anything, so I have $162.16 left. Matt did purchase some shoes, so he spent $121.81, so he has $21.96 remaining. For Costco, this isn't due until December. We now have 30. In our dogs category, we did spend $64.59 on some food and treats. We now have $133.41. And for our electric, it came out to $104.12. And it will be going down. I know in April it was under $90. It was like 80 something. So hopefully we won't have to add extra in that category. And we then have an ending of 17 cents. For entertainment, I did spend $27, which now gives me an ending of $73.01. And then for furniture, we didn't spend anything. We don't have anything right now that we're saving for, so we're just kind of saving a little as we go. And we now have $70.02. And then for gas, we did spend a lot, and I don't know if it was for an increase in gas prices or what, but we did end up spending $258.91. which gave us a remaining of $14.28. For gifts, we spent $12.28, which gave us a remaining of $89.28. And then for Christmas, we didn't spend anything, so we have $4.80 left in that category. HOA isn't due until January, so we are just adding that up, which now has a balance of 30. Home improvement, we did spend $145.58. Matt is working on insulating the garage, so he bought drywall and insulation for that. So we now have an ending of $29.12. For house goods, we spent $79.62, some candles and a few other little things around the house. We now have an ending of 82 cents. Hunting and outdoors, Matt spent $34.87, which gives an ending of $116.12. our medical category, we didn't spend any money, so we'll just move that 502 to the ending column. For office supplies, I did spend $61.01. I bought the April and May budget stickers that I like to use. Also, a company on Instagram called Go Clean Co. They have a cleaning book that I bought. And so we have an ending of $39.31. Technology, we are just saving up. So we now have an ending of $150.65. For vacation, we actually have a negative here because our sister-in-law, or my sister-in-law, paid us for her portion of the Las Vegas tickets, which would bring this to $175.28. For the water, that's not due until April. Gives us an ending of $43.82. And then our Lonely Fitness category here, that's out of order. We did spend $105.99, which gives us an ending of $205.90. We bought one of those massage guns from Costco. And so then the total that we spent out of these, I didn't already calculate this, so let me get a calculator. So now that that's all added up, we have a total spent out of our sinking funds of $1,118.17, and the remaining in our sinking funds is $3,389.16. Not a super exciting month, but that's good. It's always nice when we come in under on groceries and restaurant. I'm not too concerned when we add a little extra to our sinking funds, so that works. And obviously I love seeing our extra debt payment. That's super exciting. I think the next video will be our March debt review, so keep a lookout for that. And I appreciate you for watching. See you next time. Bye!